Hey everyone, what is going on? It is Brad here and welcome back to more Elite Dangerous, where in today's video I will be hopefully showing you guys some of the new features in the latest major update, which is Beta 3.0. However, because the launch of Beta 3.0 was a little bit buggy for me, resulting in a lot of connection issues and stuttering, I've had to put it off for a few days waiting for the hotfixes to come out. Right now we are at Beta 3.03 and most of my connection issues have been resolved for the most part. I'm not too sure if it has been completely resolved, but I haven't been disconnected in the half an hour I've been flying around, as where beforehand it was every 5 or so minutes. Now, the only issue I can point out right now is the occasional stuttering in both video and audio. Now, I know it's something to do with my PC specs, as the drivers and everything are up to date, and the game itself should be up to date. I just believe that there is a little bit of a micro-stuttering issue here and there, so you may notice it every now and then, and you may also notice that the audio kind of sounds like it's clipping here and there. Other than that though, it seems to be working quite fine, so let's get away from the bugs and let's talk about the new features. So one of the first new features is the multiple ship ownership, meaning I can now purchase a ship without having to lose my original one. Now, because of the change between Beta 2 to Beta 3, it resulted in a ship wipe. Now, this doesn't mean a player wipe where you'd lose all your money and currency. However, they've decided to do it in a sense that if you had something that was worth a fair amount of money, whether it be an Anaconda or even all the way down to being a hauler, you would get the ship worth back in currency. So because I entered the Beta 2 with a hauler, I was then given the money that the hauler was worth at the start of Beta 3, as well as my original currency. Therefore, I have around about 174,000. Not much. I haven't played the game too much to acquire a lot of money, but I feel pretty humble in what I have right now. So yeah, now I have the money that the hauler was worth, which is about 50,000 or something, on top of my normal balance, and they've given me a Sidewinder. But now, if I go into my Starport services here, you guys have probably already seen the interface, as it isn't exactly old or anything, or isn't exactly new. I think it was up in Beta 2 that had this interface, maybe a little bit later on Beta 2. Anyway, let me go down to the shipyard here, and as you can see, head tracking works. Well, not so much head tracking, it's more like free looks. I'm not using any head tracking software or hardware. I'm just using my mouse to look around, but because I'm still looking around, I can interact with the interface as well. This is something that wasn't in early Beta 2, or maybe it was Beta 1 that didn't have the free looking, but I do very much like the whole free looking mechanic. Anyway, now you have a shipyard that looks like this, which is very, very nice. You can see the 3 model of the ship to your left, and you can change between them like so, and it actually looks really quite dynamic, and you can see the stats of the ship on your right side. You can even scroll down like so. The thing I've noticed is the inability to click on purchase or exit without the usage of my mouse being on the mouse look. The only thing is I have to just middle click to regain access to that, but I can go back out of that again. Now, you can see your stored ships if you had any stored ships, or your ship locations. I haven't really tested out multiple ship ownership till now, so hopefully we'll be able to see what exactly this means. So, I'm going to be purchasing my hauler again today, so I can do a little bit of mining, which is the other new feature of this update, the ability to mine and refine ore you get from asteroids or asteroid belts, and bring that back to stations to sell it. So that is what I intend to do in today's update, and we have found myself the first piece of, well, this update, or that I want to use for the update, is the hauler, which has a capacity of 8, or I guess that's 8 tons if you want to talk about it like that. So I'm going to purchase this now to buy a new ship and store the current one. Transaction denied. You must empty my cargo hold. I didn't realize I had stuff in my cargo hold. Give me 1 second. Let me see what exactly I have in my cargo hold. It's probably illegal goods, actually. Yep, it's illegal goods. Simply because I didn't do the mission because I got disconnected last time. Does this place have a black market? I'm surprised they didn't scan me when I came in here. Oh well, there we go. We want to sell illegal goods, so let us do that right now and get rid of the grain we have on us. It's not really worth too much, but we'll sell it here anyways because I don't have any need for it right now. So yeah, there we go. We'll go with that. Offer 3 for that much. We'll sell it. That way we shouldn't have any issues right now. And now we should go back and buy ourselves the ship we want. So let's go back to the hauler here and let us buy myself a said hauler. So we can buy and sell your current ship, so you can sell it for about 28,000, which is a nice deal. I don't really care too much about the Sidewinder, so I might actually do that. But for the sake of this video and doing the multiple ship ownership, I'm just going to buy and keep the Sidewinder. So let's choose this option here, and yes, let's confirm that. So now we're going to be getting ourselves the hauler and storing the Sidewinder in this station. Now I'm not entirely too sure whether or not you're... oh, there we go. I'm not entirely too sure if the previous ship is actually stored in the station, whether we can only pick it up from here. So let me go to my shipyard and just see what exactly this has here. So stored ships is the Sidewinder, of course. We have options here, interestingly enough. Retrieve and store, or sell the stored ship. Ah, very nice. And then you have ship locations, which still comes up with nothing. Maybe that'll come up with something else depending on where I am. But for now, that is all it's coming up with. So what we want to do is we want to buy ourselves a mining laser and a refinery. So let's hope that this place has it. I am pretty confident that they do. If not, I'll have to jump around a bit to get something. So if I go to utility amount, it might be in there or it might not be. I could be completely wrong with thinking it is. No, it's not in here. Maybe it's actually a small hard point. Let me go buy and equip and see if there. Mining laser. There we go. But we're going quite well. We need a refinery, so let's just make sure we can get a refinery here before going off and doing anything like that. So we go buy and equip, and you have a refinery. Hell yes, this is exactly what we want. So we can buy a Type H or a Type G refinery. What exactly that means, I have no idea. Other than what's the difference here? There's not too much difference in the integrity is E, and the integrity on this one's A. But wouldn't A be better than E? I mean, if you think about it, it should be. And then you have the Type E down here with integrity of A. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go with the one that has the integrity of A, which apparently is down, and the rating of H. So we're just going to do this right now. We're going to get this for that much. The refinery, yes. I don't really care much about the scanning. And there is a perfect planet nearby that will allow me to do the mining that we need to do. So we're going to go here. I'm going to replace this with the mining laser. I don't know if it does any damage. Don't know. Don't think so. So we're just going to grab it anyway. Now this does leave me weaponless, of course, but to be honest, I don't so much mind that, as I will be mainly traveling between two places. So that's perfectly fine. And there's the mining laser for anyone who has not seen it. It's quite dandy. So that is that done. What utility mounts can I get here that I think would help me? And maybe a point defense, just so I can defend against certain attacks, but that won't help me too much. I think we'll leave it as it is right now. I'm not going to go too overboard with anything special here. I don't want to waste too much of my money, so I think I'll go with this. I think this will be fine, because now we can refine the ore that we get. We have a cargo scoop anyways, which is, I believe, what we need to use to collect the ore once we've mined it. So yeah, let's head out of here, and let's go do some mining, shall we? So, let me just actually check if I have any bounties on my head. No outstanding fines, nothing here. And nothing here. Okay, good. So I have no criminal records anywhere. That's perfectly fine. I think you can also check it over here as well. I think it's just one here. I'm neutral with what appears to be all of it, so I'm perfectly fine with that. You can see that the mining laser, if I go to fire groups, it's set to 1, which is perfect. And I have a refinery hopper, which I guess can only contain 1 ore. Maybe that's until it refines it. Then once it's refined, it can then go into my storage bay. If not, then I'll just have to find that out at my own speed or time. But for now, yeah, let's head out of here and let us go to where I wanted to go, which is the big planet that Beagle 2 should be orbiting around, or I can just find it anyway by flying out of here. I don't really think I need to lock onto anything. So let us go to return to surface. Let's fly out of here with our hauler and let's do some mining. So obviously there's been a lot more changes than just mining and multiple ship ownership. I don't think I can show you all the changes, but I want to show you a few of them. That's why I show you guys the multiple ship ownership and the mining abilities, and I'm so glad that I found Beagle 2 landing for this fact that I can do all this stuff now. There's also the changes to the atmosphere plus. Actually, right now, I'll just stick on the screen the whole changelog, and I'll put a link in the description down below as well. There's a lot of changes. I would spend 15 minutes reading out all these changes to you guys. So I'm not going to. Like I said, I'm just going to link it in the description down below for anyone who is curious enough, anyways, to want to read it. There is just a lot of stuff. So yeah, let me just fly out of here, and let me go to the planet I want to show you guys. That I think looks really cool. So yeah, there's also been the change to atmosphere on planets, or at least the appearance of the planets due to its atmosphere and its chemical composition. I guess if that's the right word I should be using for that. So essentially, depending on what chemicals or what compounds are in the planet's atmosphere, or even in the planet's water or landmass, that would actually alter the coloring of the planet and how the planet actually appears.
4, 3, 2,
Okay, whilst that was a silly thing to do, it actually worked out quite nicely in my favor here. So what I simply did is I just engaged the hyperdrive and went straight forth into this belt here. So here we are in this asteroid belt. It actually looks really, really cool. I wonder if we can see the planet if we turn around here. Probably, obviously, we'll see the planet. I just want to see what it looks like from this perspective. Oh, that is cool. This is what I love about space games, is just how amazing that they are. So let me actually just try and see if shooting at this will actually give me anything at all. I think it might be a certain range on the weapon, but oh, there we go. I don't know if we're getting anything from that, but it does look cool nonetheless. It did overload quite quickly though. Let me just slow down here and just see actually if anything will pop up on the context thing. So we just keep trying to mine in one spot. I wonder if that will actually grant me anything from doing so. I have to admit the impact on this looks really, really cool though. I don't think this is a proper mining site, but it does look cool nonetheless. I just thought I wanted to go here just because it looked nice. There are a few places nearby I believe that I can go to actually do my mining. So after a bit of flying around, I realized that there was a slight problem with what I was doing. And let me quickly show you guys the system map here real quick. Now I am at the BD plus 55 1519 system, and if I go to the system map, I want to show you guys something really quick that I didn't realize initially. Now, for example, when I click on this planet over here to see its statistics, you can see at the top it actually says common reserves, and it actually tells you what the ring type and I guess the second ring type, what resources it has in the side of it. Now, obviously I will be going to this one at some point because it does say common reserves, but what I didn't realize was all the systems I were at previously when I was looking for all these resources actually said depleted. And I didn't realize that at first, so I'm guessing that is probably why I haven't been finding any resources, and that's simply because they were depleted. So I've decided to go to this system over here, which is actually a very pretty system, and right now I'm actually in here in the AA ring. Now the AA ring does break off into a few different groups. You have the different clusters. I'm actually in cluster 2 right now, which looks a little bit something like this here. So you got a few little rocks floating around. Hopefully I can mine some of this to get some resources. So let us fly up to one here and just see if we can gain any resources from it. I have to say though, the sun in the background is absolutely amazing. It is very, very pretty. So again, I'm going to fly up to one of these here and just see if I actually have any chance of getting any resources from it. Now they did say, I was looking up because I was trying to figure out where exactly I needed to go for these resources and whatnot, and it turns out I wasn't doing anything wrong, I just was in the wrong place. And I just realized you can see, oh sorry, I can't really turn off my HUD because I forgot what the key was to do that. But you can see that little solar eruption over there. I think it's called, I don't know what it's called, I just call it a solar eruption. I guess it's close enough to what it should be, but that just looks amazing. So again, I'm going to fly up to this asteroid over here, around we go, and then you can see it actually does look like it contains some metallic properties, which is very nice, meaning that we should actually be able to get something from it. And also, it didn't help as well that I was mining ice-type asteroids, or ice-type rocks before, that weren't really getting me too many resources. So, here we are on the bright side. We now have our mining laser out, and let us put all the power into the laser so it lasts a little bit longer as well. So here we are, we're trying to break this apart, and hopefully we can actually get something from this. Oh, there we go, we got something. Oh, it's palladium. I don't know what that is, but it sounds like a resource, and I want it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up my cargo scoop and see if we can collect said resource by flying towards it. This is really cool. I wasn't expecting to find something so quickly, I guess. So, in you go into the scoop, please. Okay, there we go. One allocation. So what allocation do you require then? Oh, you can vent it, or you can go with palladium. Refined. There we go, so we've refined something from it. I guess we can refine indite as well. No spare bins. Okay, so we'll vent out the rest. So there we go, now we have 23%. I guess we just have to keep mining so we get a full bar from it. Okay, that doesn't sound like too bad of an idea. Let me continue doing that and see if we can get some more resources from this. So, laser beam, go! This is really cool, actually. I know we're not getting too much from it. Oh, you're flying very, very fast. Let me see if I can catch you here as you're flying. Come on, come on. Oh, 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 come on. Oh, did I pushed you away, didn't I? There we go, we got it. Okay, so let me... Oh, we can't actually do too much with that now. I thought we could just go with... Oh, hang on. Oh, we can only go with 46%. I assumed you could refine some more palladium out of it. Oh, I know I'm saying that wrong. Please forgive me for that. No sweat bin. So I guess we can only either vent out what we have currently. Oh, no, sorry. It automatically refines that resource. Okay, so we can just get rid of that until we... Okay, that makes sense then. It automatically refines what we've put in our bin, so as long as we collect it, we should be fine. I love the sparks too. It looks very, very pretty. Oh, there we go. See if we can catch this one as it's coming out towards me. Yay! Awesome. And again, it's refined it for me, so now I just got to dump out the bits that we don't want. So, vent you out and continue doing this. This is quite fun. I know that the gains or the resources you can get from this aren't exactly too good unless it's a very, very valuable resource like gold, for example. I know gold does acquire a fair bit of money. For what I'm doing right now, I'm not getting too much. I'm simply doing it for the sake of a video and for the sake of testing. Hello on my window. I want to collect you, so I need you to go into my scoop. Yay! In the scoop. And dump out the rest. Okay, awesome. And there we go. We now have one. So that is how you acquire 1 bar of palladium. So it appears that once you have extracted a fair amount of resources from a certain asteroid, it seems that you can't extract any more from it. I have been trying on this asteroid for a little while now and I haven't gotten any resources. I assumed it was a bug at first. However, the other asteroids are giving me a little bit of resources. However, this one appears to be not doing so. So I guess that once you have extracted enough from it, that is it. And I guess that comes into the whole resources has been depleted mechanic that they have introduced into this as well. So whilst I can't get anything from this, I do have a 1 palladium to sell here. The other asteroids do have different resources, as I have actually noticed. This one over here has Bertrandite, which I'm not entirely too sure about. I think these other ones over here, let me just quickly try this one over here, just to see what this one has as well, see if this has anything different. I mean, it probably doesn't have the resources I'm looking for, but at least we can try it anyways, just to see what it has inside of it. Anyways, after this, I will go and I will sell it. It probably won't fetch me much money at all, but at least it will be an example of how the mining system works in this game anyway, if not done very badly by me. So this one here, it doesn't seem to want to get... Oh, hang on, what is this? Ah, Gallite! That's what we're looking for, is it not? No, Indite. God damn it, I assumed that was the one we were looking for. Oh well, we'll still collect this one anyways, and we'll then head out of here. This might have some percentage of what we're looking for. I don't think it will, but nonetheless, we can still have a look at it anyway, just to see what it does have. Okay, did it give us anything that we needed? No, it did not. Oh well, we'll vent this. You can even vent the Indite if you want, so you can start gathering some more of the other resources. But I'll just vent this right now and leave the Indite in there. And now I'm going to go and sell it at the closest store near me. And I think that might be Eskridge Orbital. So all in all, I actually have to say that I do quite enjoy the mining mechanics in this game. Whilst it might seem a little bit tedious at first, I think that if you do hit the sweet spot and find a place that has a very valuable resource, you can essentially sell that for a lot of money, which I think is what a lot of people are doing, and they're going out hunting for golden rings of sorts. I have actually seen a few pictures of a planet that has a ring of gold around it, and that just looked absolutely amazing, and I can imagine that people would have already scoured that for as many resources as they can and made quite a bit of profit off of it. Though right now it does seem that mining doesn't seem to grant you too much money unless, like I said, you do have one of those valuable resources to sell. If not, you can just acquire it. Though I do wish that maybe acquiring certain parts, certain metals, can result in a lowered price on equipment for you, as you would be able to trade it in to help in the process of building said weapons or armor, for example, if you traded in the right resources. Other than that though, I do think mining is actually pretty cool. Like I said, I don't think what I have on me is going to sell for anything. Maybe, if I was to guess, I'd say 150 credits. I think that's what I'm going to be selling my thing for, or what I have on me right now. if I can even start here. If not, it's not really a big deal. I just wanted to show you guys the mining mechanics and how they work, so you guys can get a better understanding. Now, I should also point out, as I start slowing down here, the fact that my thing has only one hopper in it, or one refinery, is simply because my refinery isn't exactly too expensive, or isn't exactly a higher level, higher grade. If you did have a higher grade refinery, you could refine two resource types at the same time, and that ring looks gorgeous. I really want to have a look at that now. But no, I shouldn't get myself too distracted, though it does look very, very pretty from here. Actually, this planet has a ring as well. This whole system is full of planets with rings, which I think is really, really cool. I think we should go check that out before we end the video, but I will fly towards the orbital here first, and then go do what we need to go do. But yeah, what was I talking about before I got myself completely distracted? Oh god. I can't remember now. Oh well. I'll go hand this in, make a little bit of profit off of it, and then I'll go check out that planet's rings over there. It doesn't seem to be too far away, which is okay. Okay, here we are. This is actually one of the stations I haven't seen before. I can't remember what it's called. It has a certain name. I think it's Ocelus. I can't remember. It's something like that. I might just put an overlay on the screen to point out exactly what the name of it is. But it's kind of cool, because it's essentially just a big circular, or a sphere on the front with a few stations on the behind, and I should probably request docking before I run into the place. So here we are. Let us fly inside and dock, sell what we need to sell, check out the station, and then check out that planet with the amazing ring in the background. I just want to see how bright that would be inside there, because that looks like it would be blindingly bright. It might even have some valuable resources, who knows? It looks like they're about to have a dogfight over there. Please have a dogfight. I want to see something interesting, something cool. No, it's going to fly around like that. Okay, yeah, they're just going to fly around. Okay, so yeah, we're going to come up in here. And we're going to dock at pad number 6, I believe. That says 6 or 5, I can't read it too well. Let me fly in through here and look for it. I do wish it was a little bit easier to note where your parking pad is. Oh, it was number 6 then. It's right here. Deploy landing gear, and let us drop down.
Landing gear deployed.
And in we come. And down we go. Perfect, there we go. We have now docked, and you can see this little icon there. So, it does look quite cool. We'll just refuel all and repair, and then we'll go and see how much this little teeny resource we got actually sells for. So I guess you'd sell it in the commodities market. They might even accept it here. Who knows? Oh, here we go. What do we have on me? We have... I thought it was palladium. There we go. It sells for... Oh, the demand... Wow, really? For one of these? Hang on. Oh, I got lucky then. Palladium, if I'm saying that right. I sound like Christopher Walken. Oh... That was the worst accent ever. No, but it sells for quite a bit for just one of these. I could have stayed out there for so long mining this. But still, not a bad profit considering I was guessing around about 150 credits. So, there you go. You can see the values of what this place actually buys stuff for.
Landing gear retracted.
So again, on the inside, it doesn't look too different to every other station. I think it's the exterior mostly that has the difference, because I'm pretty sure this interior is pretty common. So let me fly out through the main door here and let us see how this outside looks, because I think it would look really, really cool. So fly out through the main door then, shall we? Hopefully not colliding with anyone who decides to come in on the wrong side, as the AI has a tendency to do. So there we are. Leaving now, we're going to fly around and we're going to have a look at the outside of this thing as best as we can anyways. Oh, don't want to actually collide into it, that would be a problem. Let me slow down here and just kind of back away from it right now. So very, very smooth, at least the sphere side of the things is. I wonder how that looks. I think that's probably meant to be looked at from this perspective, at least the area where you see my mouse is down the bottom there. Ah, pretty cool. Pretty dark, actually. I can't really see too much even with my light on as we fly down there, but I'm not too interested in the sphere side of things. I'm more interested in the end part over here with all these solar panels and everything, and what appears to be a city in the center here. That one. Jesus. Could you be any freaking louder? That ship sounded kind of cool, but it was loud as well. Yeah, it does actually look like there's a city in here. Let me fly up here and have a look. So that's kind of cool. Oh, very nice, I like that. I love the little detail. It doesn't mean too much, but it still looks really cool to look at, like so. Yeah, no, very nice. I like that. Let's go have a look over here and see what exactly we can see over here. Now, some of you guys may not know, in future updates of the game, there will be the ability to walk around the stations and whatnot, so I'm not entirely too sure if every place will be accessible, especially the places that look like they're going to be quite low poly, then I guess we wouldn't be walking there. But there are some places that are quite highly detailed, which means that they are definitely planning on doing that. I'm going to try to see if we can fly through this without it colliding into me. It does look interesting, whatever it is. Ooh, what is that, I wonder? I don't know what it is, but it's cool looking. Let me slow down here. Oh, no, I want to go up and over, not collide with it. Yeah, I'm not entirely too sure what that is, but it looks really cool regardless. It's got some weird, I think it might be some sort of energy generation, or maybe heat sinks actually, to disperse heat from the station and its power usage. I mean, that could be quite clearly what it is, and I could be just silly right now. Oh, I was awfully close to that. Oh my god, I parked way too close. Yeah, I'm gonna back away now, and I'm gonna have a look at that other planet now, which is just over there. But yeah, no, very, very cool looking. I'm not gonna lie, I actually like it. It's simple, but it's nice. So, let us fly out of here. Engines up to full, and let us boost through the solar panels. Eee! Goodbye! Oh, this is cool. Okay, so that planet out there, I'm not even too sure what that planet actually is, honestly. It is, I think... It would be the closest one to us, wouldn't it? It'd have to be that there. If I lock onto it, yep, that's the one. Okay, perfect. We're not mass locked anymore. Let's charge up. Let's go check out the rings, and hopefully we can actually go inside the rings and have a look at it from inside there.
2, 1, engage.
Whoa, there we go. Critical temperature. We are burning alive right now, but it should drop down any second now. So here we are inside the ring that I thought was quite bright, and actually it is still rather bright. It just isn't blindingly bright as I thought it would have been beforehand. Oh, but still, it actually is kind of cool because it's extremely dense as well, like I thought it was when I looked at it from above. Still, nonetheless, this is really, really cool. Impact warning. I think I'm going to hit something. But where exactly is the sun then? So I'm guessing the sun would have to be directly above. Maybe that's the sun over there. I know that is a sun. It might not be the sun that's giving this much light, but I assume it might be, actually. But no, this is it then. I guess this will have to do it for today's video. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. Let me know what you guys think about the game if you have the game right now. Let me know what you think about the mining update and everything else that was added in update 3.0. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Stay awesome, everyone, and thank you for watching.